Hello, this is the One Called Gamer with a game review here. It's not really a game, it's evolution simulator called Swimbots. And in this game, I'll call it a game because I enjoy it like a game, you you create a totally random tank, and then over time, a few of these little creatures called Swimbots will be able to get to their destination. Right now, this one is looking for food because you can tell he's got a green and open mouth. And they'll get to their destination, eat, and then get to another swimbot, and they'll have babies. And after they do that, they pass on their genes, and everyone who can't do that dies off. Eventually, you'll get a master race that is capable of moving about the tank really easily and really efficiently, and it all happens totally on its own. You don't need to intervene at all, but it is very fun to intervene. And I'll show you a few things about this program. First of all, this is the as it's called, microscope controls. Right now I'm focused on Swimbots, on this Swimbot here, so it's snapping back to him. But this is how you would move around the tank, or you just click and drag. I find the clicking and dragging is sort of unresponsive. And then you can also zoom in and out and go look at other Swimbots, whatever you want. Click on one Swimbot. And another thing you can do is you can look at this tab up the upper left corner called Pool. And this is the one that would allow you to open up totally random pools or save it and load them. This allows you to tweak the settings in the tank, such as how fast food grows, how far it spreads from the original source. There we go. How much energy each food bit gives the creature. We'll go into more in energy a little bit later. Hunger threshold, which I'll talk about as well, and the percentage of the parent's energy that it gives to its offspring. You can also change the sexual preferences, attraction criteria, whatever you want to call it. And what these do is say if a Swimbot is ready to mate because it's eaten and its energy is above whatever you've put the hunger threshold at, then it'll say, okay, so these are the Swimbots around me, and it'll see within a certain radius of them. So say this guy sees, the few Swimbots around him, and then he says, oh, well, this one is the most attractive to me for whatever reason, maybe because it's the opposite color or similar, maybe because it's big or small or whatever. The default is similar color, and it seems to produce the best creatures. And there's population, which shows you how many Swimbots and food bits are in the tank. The green line is food, the Swimbots is white, and eventually you'll see the Swimbots will drop down to near nothing, and then the few that are actually good at breeding will repopulate the tank, and they'll just get better and better. And then there's help. This is information about the program made by Jeffrey Ventrella. You can get it at ventrella.com or swimbots.com if you don't feel like remembering Ventrella. And then there's the Swimbot tab, which is one of the more useful ones. You can see how much energy the creature has, what its current goal is, how old it is, how many food bits it's eaten, how many babies it's made, and what its attraction is. Now on this first tab that I'm highlighting, Engineer, you can change his different attributes. I can change his color, you can do more stuff with color. You can change how much he moves, and a bunch of stuff about like how he moves. It's really very, very complicated. I have no idea where to start, honestly, but yeah, there are 4 different things here, and I don't even know. And then there's Clone, which makes an exact copy, but it halves the amount of food or the amount of energy the creature has. And there's kill, which obviously kills them. Zap mutates him one time, one random thing about him. Kind of hard to notice how it's mutated him, but it does. Then you can save this Swimbot, you get 4 slots, or you can load a new Swimbot into this Swimbot's place, or just randomize their genes. There we go. And that's about that. Here's the controls here. Don't know if I mentioned those. Zoom in and out. You can view different Swimbots. Like I think I mentioned that at the beginning. This one's had the most babies. It's had 12 babies, eaten 21 food bits. Now I want to show you some of my master races. So you saw one at the beginning of the video. That one's the Conqueror Worm, and that creature is capable of eating everything in the tank and then some. It is ridiculous. This is not the Conqueror Worm. This creature is very, very conservative in that he uses very little energy, eats very little food. In a small tank without a lot of Swimbots in it, he's capable of having about like 2 to 3 Swimbots for every 1 food bit eaten. Well, more like just 2, but even if you make it really hard to where the food doesn't grow back very fast and he gets little energy from it, he will still maintain a population of about 200 to 80 food bits. So that's really what you're looking for in a Swimbot, is you want it to be very efficient. But he's not really a whole lot of fun. What is a lot of fun is my Dominator Worm, or my Conqueror Worm. Sorry, there's one on his website called Dominator Worm. And this guy will take over the whole tank, eat every little bit of food, and just consume and destroy the ecosystem. If you release him in a tank of just about any creature, just one of him, he'll breed and breed so much that he'll create enough copies of himself to take over the tank and annihilate the current species. It is ridiculous. As you can see, he's very, very quick, very efficient. Eats a food bit, then turns around and immediately mates. There's no time wasted turning or anything like that. And I'll show you on the population. Once the Swimbots number reaches about 77, he'll just explode. The population just doesn't slow down from there. And I guess we'll just watch him for a minute. But it's a really interesting program. Again, the website is swimbots.com. Really very, very fun to watch. I've honestly spent more time on this than I have on Minecraft, which reminds me, to my subscribers, who are probably the only ones who will see this video because it's really a very unpopular program, I'm sorry. I know I haven't put out any videos. Please forgive me. You're definitely going to be getting some content once 1.9 is officially released. I am in high school. I am very busy, but I always have time for Minecraft. I didn't want to start a 1.8 world and have to regenerate a new world for 1.9, and I did think it would be a lot sooner, but oh well. And as you can see, the population shoots right up and the food bits shoot right down. Pretty ridiculous. And yeah, I just think that these guys are very fun to watch. You won't see a result like this for a long time, but you kind of do fall in love with your Swimbot. If you watch videos of the creator of this program, he talks about how, you create the creators of these creatures tend to fall in love with them even though they're just made of sticks and they're very unrealistic, but they still seem to hold some kind of qualities to them that make them kind of cute. I don't know. I don't know, it's weird, but it's fun. It's fun to watch. These guys will literally eat every bit of food in the tank if given the chance, but that tends to take some time, and I'm already at my 6 minutes, or my 10 minutes here. So I think I'm going to call it good. Thank you for watching, and again, you will be seeing more Minecraft LPs from me in the future. Um, I've been busy, and without 1.9, it's just the same old, same old. So, this is the one called Gamer signing off, and I hope to see you again soon. Goodbye.